All right, so y'all, this is a question out of the homework for 2.5. This is question number 1, and it says, in formally proving that the limit as x approaches 3 of 1/8 x minus 8 is equal to negative 61 over 8, it says, let epsilon be greater than 0, be arbitrary. Determine delta as a function of epsilon. Okay, so remember what we were doing before? We would say that x minus a is less than delta means that the absolute value of f of x minus L is less than epsilon. So what we're going to do here, y'all, we're actually going to start with this part of the function, or this part of the definition. Okay, so remember, this is my f of x, and that's my L. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to write 1/8 x minus 8 minus a negative 61 over 8 is going to be less than epsilon. Okay. So first thing I know, minus and minus is going to make this plus. So I have 1/8 x minus 8 plus 61 over 8 is less than epsilon. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and combine those numbers right there. So in order for me to do that, that's going to be an 8, and I got to multiply that by 8. So let me do this on the next slide. So I have 1/8 x minus, I believe that's a 64 over 8 plus 61 over 8 is less than epsilon, right? So let's just go back and make sure we're doing this right. 8 times 8, 64. This is a minus and this is a plus. Is that what I put? Yes, that's a minus, that's a plus. Okay, so now we have 1/8 x. If we combine these folks together, that's a minus 3 over 8 is less than epsilon. Okay. What I'm going to do here, y'all, I'm going to factor out a 1/8 out of both these terms. Okay. So I can put a 1/8, and then we have x minus 3, oops, there we go, is less than epsilon. Let's bring that 1/8 outside of the absolute value. Okay, it's less than epsilon. And what I want to do now is I want to multiply everything here, y'all, by 8, and that's going to give me x minus 3 is less than 8 epsilon. Okay. So we said earlier that the first part of the definition says x minus a is less than delta. Okay. By the way, that's supposed to be an 8. It kind of looks like a delta too, but it's not. Okay. So if I scroll back over here, y'all, my x minus a, that's going to be x minus, in this case, my a is 3, is less than delta, right? So when I come back this way, this x minus a is the same thing that I have right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, look, delta is going to be equal to 8 epsilon. And that's my answer because the question is asking me, determine delta as a function of epsilon. So we're going to say delta is equal to 8 epsilon, and we are done. Okay, y'all got any questions? Let me know.